So we're actually singing "We Scored a Goal." Sums it up.
Oh, we're in business, mate. What a ball! Yeah! Right by the defender, scoring 1-2. Legs good, legs one. That's all gone quiet over there. That's all gone quiet. All gone quiet.
Tell you what, I'll do my intro right here. So West Brom away, the Hawthorns. I just see my background here. Lovely, lovely big stadium. Heightened might be at night time as well. We always love games under lights. Charlton fan. But here you go. So yeah, right behind me, lovely stadium. By the way, I love people doing that. It's always like, I love like sudden, just random stuff happening on camera. But yeah, so we've got here, so spin it around, hang on. Boom. Hawthorns, lovely stadium. So you walk around the corner, it's on a main road, you walk around, boom, it sort of comes upon you here. It's a nice ground, isn't it? Very nice. Right, actually, I think I know it might sound weird, it's probably the closest ground to the Valley, I reckon, the Championship, in terms of like size, the way it looks from the outside. Yeah, look here, look, one more time, look. I don't know why, it reminds me of the Valley a little bit. Maybe I'm wrong, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, West Brom away, obviously a huge, huge game. Can't be understood how big this game is tonight. They're below us, they're in the relegation zone, just above it, 34 points I believe. They're right in the crap, West Brom, just like us. 6-pointer. I don't know if anyone thought of him in a 6-pointer at any point in the season, but let me tell you, it's a 6-pointer now, and take a draw tonight. But he's not need to win big time. They're right under it. Their manager's under a lot of pressure, and to be honest, so are we. Like, I know, like, we're clear at the moment, but this game, league comes you thick and fast. These games, you lose a couple on the spot on the trot, you're back down all of a sudden. So need to win tonight, really, I'd say. But we look at some of these fixtures, like we have Pompey twice, Norwich. Our team keeps letting us down in these 6-pointers, you know. So hopefully that doesn't happen again tonight. The draw would do. If we don't get it, we don't get it at the end of the day. But it's a big one, isn't it? But I'm going to speak to some baggies, speak to some Charlton fans. Hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog for what it is. And yeah, score picture. I'm going to go 1-0 Charlton, but I'll take a 1-1. So it's interesting about West Brom, right? There's a Greggs here. So there's like a Greggs right outside it, across the road over here. And as you can see, presumably used to be a pub, which I suppose is probably quite a popular pub, but now it's a Greggs. Right, another club shop tour, this time, of course, West Brom. It's not too busy, because it's about an hour before kick-off. This is actually the first time a club shop's about the same size as ours, in a while, and Pompey. Let's find some stuff. That's quite snuggly, isn't it? I like that. West Brom socks. You don't really see that too often in club shops. And this seems to be a bit of a staple as well in a lot of these club shops, the old personalised merchandise machines. It's good stuff, that is. Charlton should get one of these. Okay, this is actually a first. A rucksack. I've not actually seen a rucksack in any club shop so far, so that's quite unique. That might be it. That might be the item that stands out. Oh, see, I like that as well. Pint glasses. That's nice. See, wouldn't mind a Charlton one of those. Of course, a staple. Another Rubik's Cube. Every shop has one. Every shop. Dominoes. The usual gizmos. West Brom gnome. I like that. He's on a knee slide as well. Go on, boy. Yeah, we found the winner. West Brom crest slippers. Very snazzy. Handmade wooden clock, eh? Not bad. And on a final note, before we leave shop, I've always liked West Brom's kits. I've always liked the home kit. And I've always liked the away kit, always. Nice colours. I was about to leave and actually I found something even more impressive, it turns out, right to death. Look at this. That is a serious bit of kit. Kitchen appliances, officially logoed West Brom. The winner, right there. Lovely bit of kit. Also, only $29.99. What a bargain. There it is, ladies and gents, the most unique club shop item so far I've seen. Quality statue here. Action shot. Tony the Bomber Brown. Look at that. 20 years. 2 decades. 720 games, 279 goals. You don't get too often anymore, do you? FA Cup winner. Football League Cup winner. Look at what a lovely quote. The moment I walked into the Hawthorns, I felt I was home. You just don't get that much more in the days, do you? Quality statue. Here's what I'm going to say about the West Brom club shop, right? Modest in size, not the most, it's not the biggest club shop, but it's effective. They had loads of stuff in there, loads of stuff. A bit quiet, because obviously, like I said, it's hour before kick-off, but That's up there. In terms of items, that's up there. It's not quite as fancy as your old Ipswiches and your Southamptons and your Leicesters, but in terms of what was in there, very good. And of course, they've also got this right here, a little pop-up shop on the side. Yeah, I've liked the stadium. It's actually a really nice ground. Again, similar size to the Valley, 26,000 seater, just 1,000 under ours or thereabouts. But overall, this is like a really nice ground as well. And again, it's heightened by it being a nighttime game. Whenever it's nighttime, grounds always look better, don't they? So, and also, I'll tell you what's really handy about this place. Bosh, mate. McDonald's, right outside. Can't go wrong there. Gate entrance here. And what I just noticed people doing just then is 2 sets of people walked in and both of them tapped this bloke as they walked in. Both fans who walked through, but that's quite interesting. It must be like some sort of, it's got to be like some sort of good omen, hasn't it? Or some sort of like sign of respect, but I like that. I don't know if it's like superstitious or I don't know, but I quite like that. No, I can understand. I'm joined here by
Ryan.
Nice to meet you, Ryan. Charlie. Obviously, big one tonight. It's 6-pointer.
Oh, massive.
But I think you'd probably agree with me here. You probably didn't think this would be a 6-pointer, would you? If you said early season, it'd be Charlton versus West Brom at home, 6-pointer, you probably wouldn't believe it, would you? But
yeah, I wasn't confident going into the season, but results haven't gone our way. Change of manager, you'd expect the bounce, but obviously we haven't had that. So
no.
Going into it, you'd still expect us to slightly have a bit more too much for you.
Yeah, because obviously you've got a lot of quality at West Brom, haven't you? So what's going wrong with the manager thing? Is it the inexperience or?
Maybe. I think we've brought in a young manager, expecting results to turn around. Obviously, it hasn't happened. And then again, they've tried the same sort of stuff. Eric Ramsey coming over from America, but the results haven't changed, and I don't think we've been as creative as I'd have liked to see us, especially away from home. And hopefully tonight might change it, but we'll soon see.
Have you seen the glimpses that make you think that he can turn this around, or is it sort of like, hang on, do we need a new manager? Because obviously it can be like that, can it?
Yeah, of course.
Can't it,
I think there'll be a few fans that think we'll get out of it just through his sheer individual quality. But myself, you see Blackburn with a new manager bounce. You see everybody around you picking up points now. Leicester obviously putting Rowett.
Which is a bit concerning, isn't it, for everyone down there? Cause
yeah, he's been there and done it. And obviously we've got young manager, and this week's massive for us. Obviously we've got yourselves today, Oxford on Saturday away.
Oh yeah, don't get bigger than that. Yeah.
We need to get some points.
Yeah, definitely. Well, obviously, bias. I hope you don't tonight, but good luck rest of the season. So obviously, that being West Brom probably too big to go down to League One. You know, I know it's a bit cliche, but the size of the club, and I don't think you expect to be down here. So all the best, other than today.
No, absolutely. Look
but
past that.
nice to meet you, Ryan. Cheers, mate.
And yourself.
Thank you. Right, for another lone baggy, I'm joined here by
Jeff.
Nice to meet you, Jeff. Charlie.
Yeah, all right, Charlie.
What do you reckon tonight?
Well, the way we've been playing the last few games, it could be anything. Could be anything. I think I'll fancy Charlton tonight, to be honest.
Why, mate? Yeah. I mean, the people I spoke to so far aren't too optimistic, and they've sort of said if you don't win tonight, it could be the sack of the manager.
We got no defence, no midfield, and no attack.
That could be us some days as well. That's the problem. I don't think it's been a great advert for the league tonight. That's one thing I will say. I mean, what's going wrong? So in terms of the quality squad, you've got quality in the squad.
In the squad.
Yeah.
I think it's just, I don't know. It's the managers, and we've had the last couple. Just a bit inexperience.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to have somebody with a little bit of experience in this league. Somebody who knows what they're doing. Yeah. And the last two we've had.
It's a killer league as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
killer league, absolute killer.
Yeah.
Do you think you can stay up, or do you think it's a case of?
Well, if we don't get any points the next two games, we're on our way down.
So obviously it's as an Oxford, isn't it? So yeah, you're like 6 pointers for all of us, isn't it? Really, we've got all got to win. No, fair enough, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean that gap's getting a little bit wider. Good job Leicester have had there.
Yeah, point deduction's a bit of a lifeline. Yeah, helps us as well, of course. But
that's it.
Well, Jeff, obviously I hope you don't go down because you're a big club and should be going down.
We shouldn't go down with the team we've got.
But nice to meet you, Jeff.
Okay,
good luck for the season. Take care. Right, so there we go.
Yeah, mate.
Sorted right with Mark, Ty, familiar faces.
How you doing?
Gents, what do you reckon?
2-1.
2-1.
I think it'll be a draw. I'll
Draw.
be happy with a draw.
Yeah.
Hello, Mummy. I love you, Mum. I'll make sure you watch this on YouTube, Mummy. I love you.
Don't worry, Mum. Dad's going to get me home safe. He's going to get me home safe. 2-1 Charlton. You watch.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
want
2-1.
Kelman to do something tonight.
Oh, mate.
I know you had the upper bit.
Chef got away.
I know you're
That was poor.
I think
That was poor though, weren't it?
Yeah, it was poor.
We were all annoyed with Kelvin.
I think
Sorry,
we
mate.
could do so tonight. I think if you come on and turn the game.
Fair enough, Mark.
Yeah? Right.
Very good chip, though. Chips a bit greasy, weren't they, mate?
Chips are very greasy, but this burger's lovely.
Yeah.
I don't usually eat all this, but this is great. I had to.
Good stuff,
Perfect.
Ty.
Brilliant. But yeah, 2-1.
2-1 Ty.
3 points needed. It's a must.
Yeah, 6-pointer.
Yeah,
Cheers,
let's
gents.
do it. I'm too old for this new generation.
Marky boy, what do you reckon tonight?
I'm confident.
Yeah?
I don't want to fall on a sword or put a sword out for me to fall on, but I am confident tonight.
I don't want to fall on a sword. No one wants that, do they? That'd be painful, wouldn't it?
Pork swords. What?
Why do you always do this? Why do you always do this now? What's going on?
The thing is, I had to do it after Leicester.
George done that as well the other day. George done this, mate. Come on.
No, I'm quite confident tonight. They're in turmoil. If we get something early, very similar to the Leicester game, if we get something early, I feel like we're going to go on and probably win 2 or 3-0. That's what I think.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Nervous, man. I'm always nervous, aren't I? Yeah. I'm always nervous. 1-0.
Genuinely the most pessimistic Charlton fan I know, to be fair.
Yeah, but when we win, I'm happy, don't I? So,
Some might say realistic.
yeah, maybe. Dan the man.
Yes, how we doing, alright?
Yeah, not bad, yeah.
Good, good. Go on then. 2-0.
2-0.
Dykes, Cody's first goal for us, I think.
Fucking hell, you got to drive home later, Dan.
What, you actually driving?
Yes,
Yeah.
I only had coffee.
For Cody?
2-0, I think we need to hit him in the first 5-10.
Yeah.
If we don't get to half time, it's 0-0. We give them a bit of confidence, which we don't want to do. We need to get one before half time.
Yeah, we got up here, they're getting their backs, weren't they, these lot? They're all nervous, aren't they? So,
yeah. Crowd's going to turn, get them, do the job for us. That's what we need to do. Easy peasy, really.
Yeah.
What, 10 points clear of the drop?
Happy days. The last one. I'll be with Cade, my mate.
Simon,
This is first Charlton game.
It's my first Charlton game.
Yeah.
I have no real skin in the game, but it's going to be a competitive one, seeing as it is bottom of the table, kind of this relegation battle here.
6-pointer.
6-pointer, it
Yeah.
really is. It's going to be 2-0. Lyndon Dykes has scored both of them.
Why do you think you're saying that? In case you ain't picked up on it, mate, it's his countryman.
Plays for the badge, mate, that's right.
There you go. Top man, Cade.
Mark's on Sky TV, look, hang on. Oh, come on, around.
Wankers!
He's famous, he's famous.
Yeah, teams are out. Let's see what happens tonight, let's see what happens. Big fan of our improvised drummer up here. No drum kits, he's making dudes.
Shakes all over the place.
I got an idea how exciting the game is. That lad down there playing a phone game instead of watching the game. Sums it up so far. Right, well, bad news is Lloyd Jones off. Collins making a play on. Big moment for Collins and MJ. Big boots to fill here. Big boots to fill. He's not replacing Gillespie. He's not replacing that sort of calibre player. He's replacing our best player. So, come on, lads. Oh, I missed the goal. 1-0, cusp of half time. Dreadful. They're actually singing "We Scored a Goal." Sums it up. Half time. 1-0 down. Poor first half. Poor, very poor. There you go. Second half. First half was a shambles. Dan?
Not much you can say about that, really, is
Not much
it?
is there. 1-0 down.
It's just no creativity.
No, as usual.
Just getting opened up left, right, and centre. And only got another corner.
You know, upset me, Dan, the fact their fans are mocking it. When they scored, they're mocking it and saying, we've scored a goal. Sums up, doesn't it?
We were saying it last time. It's like every 6-pointer or big team we've had around us, we've not turned up.
Don't turn up. Norwich, Pompey twice, Blackburn away. Nah, no good.
Just need a miracle. Need a miracle.
You know, it goes 1-0 down. It's not a win anymore, is it? It's a draw at best.
No, exactly.
Mark, mate. What's your thoughts?
Just rubbish, man. No quality. If you box us off, we're fucked.
Almost 2-0. Almost 2-0.
I'm just really worried for us. We've got nothing to get us back into the game. We're 1-0 down as it stands. We'll probably end this way. Nathan Jones' football is shit.
Yeah, can't argue with that. Yeah. Can't argue with it. Can't argue.
We're in business, mate. What a ball. Yeah! Get on it! Get on it! Get in! Get in! Come on! What a ball! What a ball! Out there, mate! Boom! 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 Charlton!
Come on!
Patience, mate, patience!
I said it. Lyndon Dykes, come on!
Your countryman, Kane. Your countryman.
From fucking London, don't spit out there, what do you
Mate, Mr. Negative over here.
An undeserved goal, but
No, hang on, mate. Come on. Charles, hang on. Right, for the defender, score 1-2. Legs good. Legs one. Lyndon Dykes, I'm on mine. And Charles, 99 seconds. Next good. Next one. Lyndon Dykes, I'm on mine. And Charles, 99. Oh, God, quiet over there. That's so good, quiet over there. That's so good, quiet. Oh, God, quiet. Oh, God, quiet over there. Charlton, my favourite team. Many hours have I spent. She ran for the road. My own guitar. Ran for the road.
Goal kick, should be full time. Surprised we don't blow in a second away. No, for me it's a big point for us, to be honest. It's a big point for us. 1-1. 1-1, full time. Let me tell you, it's a better point for us than them, big time. Keeps my arms length, they need it more than us, so happy days. Happy days. Boos around the Hawthorns for their players and manager. But our boys done a job today. Decent away following, appreciated today. That marks the end of the vlog for West Brom away. Hope you enjoyed it. Big point, big point. The fact that it's kept them at bay from us, the results went our way, and West Brom needed that win more than we did. It was a big point. So, especially coming back from 1-0 down, so yeah, massive point. Happy days, not much more to say really. Nice stadium, West Brom, first visit there actually, so that was nice. Ticking off a new ground. Thought the fans were friendly that I spoke to, even in the circumstances. Quite honest and realistic about what's going on. And yeah, just an enjoyable evening to be honest, yeah. So, not much more to say. I'm going to do a podcast of sorts, but live on camera with Mark, potentially, tomorrow or the night after. So look out for that. Other than that, next one's Wrexham at home. Appreciate all the support as usual, and just obviously like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it. Always a help, would appreciate it. And of course, anyone watching for the first time is new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it. Again, hit them buttons. Love yous, leave yous. Enjoy the rest of your working weeks, and I'll see you at, well, you might see before Wrexham, but either way, it's people to watch my vlogs only. See you at Wrexham. Ta-ra.